This devotion is based on Psalm 69, and we're back to the Lament. In fact, this is a very long lament, 36 verses. And the first verse says, "Save me, O God, for the waters have come up to my neck." He's up to his neck in it. And one of the values of this particular psalm is because it's long, the reality is sometimes we are in a difficult situation and we need to process at length with God and in prayer. And this kind of psalm gives us permission to do so. It's kind of saying it's okay to verbalize at length a lament when you're really struggling. So the first 4 verses of this lament basically tell us that he is absolutely at the end of his tether. He says, "I'm worn out from calling, my eyes fail." That's where he's at. And then verses 5 to 12 is this very humble and open confession. I'm not perfect. I know that. I stand before you as a sinner. That's the reality. I'm not saying I'm perfect. Everyone else is not. Why am I suffering? And there's also a Jesus element throughout the psalm. For instance, in verse 9 it says, "Zeal for your house consumes me." And as we read about the struggle of the writer here, it reminds us of the struggle of Jesus. It also reminds me of the Old Testament prophets who would fast and wear sackcloth, and they would really cop scorn for that as well. But out of this place he prays and asks for favour and rescue, and the words he uses are beautiful words, helpful words. Verse 16, for instance, says, "Answer me, Lord, out of the goodness of your love. In your great mercy, turn to me." It gives us words to pray. Then verse 19 and 21 have a very strong connection to Jesus. In fact, Matthew quotes these in his gospel, a part of it. It says, "Scorn has broken my heart and left me helpless. I looked for sympathy, but there was none, for comforters, but I found none. They put gall in my food and gave me vinegar for my thirst." There's Jesus on the cross. And yet in the midst of this, as a psalm, there is still praise, there is still hope. I'll praise God's name in song and glorify him with thanksgiving. Big psalm, so you look for something that connects with you.